Hi, Luca. Wow, I think that was probably around 2002. Yeah, it was a great experience. I actually had a function the night before, and the whole night while I was there, I was actually thinking, gosh, I'm at a function, and I was actually at a function with my girlfriend at the time, which is now my wife. And I was there, and I was like in the experience, I was in the moment enjoying it, but I was thinking, gosh, tomorrow I have the first implant that I need to place. And I remember first patient, his name was Simon, and first thing in the morning, it was 8 o'clock on a Saturday morning. I made sure that I had enough time so that I wouldn't run late with my usual weekday appointments. And Saturday morning, I remember it was such a big highlight. I got to work, and I can't remember much of the procedure, but actually everything went really well. I had told the patient, I said, listen, this is my first implant, and I have done some under supervision, but this will be the first one that I'm doing unsupervised. And yeah, it went actually really, really well. And I'm happy to say it's still there. So that's now probably 20, 21 years. Yeah, first implant. I actually did a few jobs before being a dentist. I spent a lot of time in restaurants. I actually enjoyed my time. It was a great part-time work for when I was a student. I must admit I felt it quite stressful, especially working in a busy restaurant when you have lots of tables asking you for the same thing, one person asking you for a fork, someone else asking you for an extra drink. So I actually found that quite stressful. And then I actually requested to be moved to the kitchen, and I actually worked in the kitchen for longer than I actually waited. So I was a pizza man at Panarotti's Pizza, and this was in South Africa, and I enjoyed that very much. It was nice and organized, so I used to get orders coming in, and I could see exactly which pizza I needed to make for which table, and I enjoyed that more rather than having like constant distractions and requests. Yeah. So working in a restaurant, I actually enjoyed the vibe of a lot of people coming in and out. It was good times. The best feedback would be difficult because fortunately we get a lot of good feedback. I think really seeing when people are sincere. Sometimes patients cry when they actually say to you that, gosh, this has actually made such a difference. And sometimes it's actually quite surprising because you don't expect that. Sometimes you finish completing a long treatment solution, and patients come up and they, just before they leave, they say like, I want to tell you that you've actually changed my life. And then you're like, oh, you kind of almost sometimes not prepared for it. And then they just tell you that this has made such a difference, like their personality's changed, and they've kind of felt that it's made such a difference in their quality of life. So I absolutely love getting feedback. It's just, it makes like a stressful day, it makes like everything that you like about the job, it just reinforces that. So yeah, feedback's really good. My patients will know, like, I need to have feedback, If I don't get like some feedback, then I'm thinking, oh gosh, I need to know that I'm doing good, and I need to know that I'm helping people to keep me motivated. First thing, yeah, well, I mean the usual stuff which I wouldn't put on camera, but I will probably, I start my mornings quite early. I'm up at 5, and I will basically try to get some hours that are undisturbed so that I can, basically get my day started and focus on getting things in place. I don't love doing emails, but if I need anything to be done, or if anyone asks me for anything, I'm going to be, please email me so that I have it written down, and I will get to all of those requests, and it just helps me organize my day. So email. I like having a nice breakfast on the weekend as well, and spending time with my family. Yeah. I think I've said it quite a few times though. My mom, I think she really made a big difference in my decision to be a dentist. I saw what a difference implants made to her, that I think she was mid-50s when she decided to trust me and the university where I was actually training. And she had quite a complex implant solution at the time. This was in the late 1990s, and it was absolutely life-changing. I really, till to this day, I think is probably one of those moments or things in life that actually has made a massive improvement in the quality of life for my mum. So she struggled with all of the disadvantages of not having dental implants, and I think after that it's just incredible, like the transformation, you know. I don't think there's many weeks or months that I don't think of that as being one of the turning points in my career doing dentistry and wanting to help people. I really, honestly, it was such a big decision, yeah. I graduated in Wits University in South Africa, Johannesburg, in 2000. A great place. I'm from South Africa. I love it. And I moved to the UK probably about a month after graduating. And I first moved and worked in London. I was very blessed to be working with some friends actually from university. And I was there probably about 3 months. I honestly found London like too busy, quite stressful. And around about that time, I actually came to Brighton and then thought this was like a holiday place. And I thought, gosh, this is the kind of place where if I could find work, it would be great to live in close to the sea, because Johannesburg's like 6-7 hours from the sea. So in Brighton, I can live by the sea and I can work here. I should actually use the sea more than I do, because I don't actually go and swim quite as many times as I thought I would. But yeah, from South Africa to London to Brighton. I think, like my personality itself, I think I really like to do things smartly. I don't know if that word, you know, is correct grammar, but obviously number one, really like helping people. So making sure that I can provide like a solution that patients have within their expectations. I think that's really important. And when people come to you and ask you for help for a problem that they have, I think everyone likes to know that they have the ability to help someone, no matter what work or what profession you have. But it is very rewarding when people trust you enough to allow you to do what you love doing, and that's helping someone. So I think that's probably one of the most rewarding parts of the actual work that we do. And then I think me personally, I have probably an interest in doing things in a smart way and to try and do it to the best of my ability, and knowing that I'm doing the absolute best that I can for people. I think, you know, there's never a happy point where you think that I'm doing the absolute best. You're always thinking, can this be done in a slightly smarter, in a slightly better, more precise way? And I think that's what keeps you interested and intrigued always to keep improving and always, you know, learning, watching, listening to what others, you know, maybe from an engineering point of view or from a manufacturing point of view. It's just a great space to be in. You know, dentistry is improving so much. You know, day by day, it's a really great job.